Yo, I just have so much energy to express that 8 years ago or so, even 5, 4, whatever, compared to where I am now. Back then I was the most depressed, uninterested in life, just unhappy person. Just that I've ever been. And when I compare then to now, and I appreciate this bird singing for me, it's just night and day. Like, I love life. I love experiencing it. I love the wins. I love all the losses. Just the ability to walk through it and just engage with life is just exciting. I like the feeling of, I embrace the feeling of embarrassment. I embrace the feeling of joy. Embrace the feeling of all these sensations in life. And I hope that you can too. But it takes a lot of work to get to that frame of mind. It really does. But if I allow a little inkling of what it was that kind of changed everything, is back then I believed that there was this one meaning to derive from life. Back then I believed that, I would live forever. Back then, I believed that almost everything mattered. And honestly, this new brain I have in today's world, I just can see that the purpose of life is to live it and experience it, because fundamentally when you go, fast forward into the future, like, you will perish, you will die, everything will be over. These taxes or these problems that you have to face, these, points of anger that you have for people, those are insignificant. Those do not matter, because you too will become dust. They too will become dust. So, can you find a place in your soul to forgive people? Because ultimately all this anger and expenditure of energy, this is not serving anybody. It's not serving yourself. It's actually taking away from your own life that you can experience and live. But how do you get into that frame of mind? When you're so wound up into the day-to-day, it's really hard to, I think, see it from that perspective. And the thing that was ringing in my ear is try new things. Try new things. And I say this because when you try new things, this concept of neuroplasticity in the brain, it increases. And what neuroplasticity lets you do is it lets you rewire your mind. It gives you the opportunity to literally rewire the way that you think. And often, when you try and do the same thing over and over again in repetition, or you drive down the same roads, your world is optimized for this behavior, of consistency. Your neuroplasticity in your brain completely diminishes. There's no need for your brain to rewire, because it understands the world that it's living and it's able to, survive in it. So it doesn't need to expend any more energy to, rewire, because it's built a system for survival already. It's doing fine. It's living. But when you actually engage with these new activities, so for instance, maybe you pick up swimming, or you pick up driving a new route to work, or you pick up brushing your teeth with your opposite hand. You know, I ran on the storage. These reflections that you do, or like, I lost my train of thought entirely, to be honest. But effectively, when you do these activities that are new to you, it increases neuroplasticity in the brain. So when you actually go to journal or reflect on your own life, lasting change can take effect. Your brain can actually rewire itself. It's not for a lost cause. Because I think the most interesting thing I learned about antidepressants were that they originally created, or SSRIs, they originally created to be used with talk therapy because they actively increase the neuroplasticity of the mind. So then when you take the SSRIs, it increases your neuroplasticity, and therefore when you go to talk therapy, lasting change can be made. And in my experience, you can absolutely emulate this through doing novel activities. And if you want a very rapid change in your life, very rapid, I'm saying like you want to, just in a year from now, just start loving life 10 times more, genuinely exercise. And time again, sure, it releases happy-go-lucky endorphins and, makes your body more efficient, more energy. Those are great things. But I think the number one slept on thing about exercise is that it is like the number one neuroplasticity enhancing thing that you can do. The number one. So when you're engaging in an activity, your brain is literally set up into the stage of rewiring. It can rewire from a depressed mind into one that's happy. It can rewire and help you learn a language even easier, or all this stuff. Like, your brain just changes. It's effectively like taking drugs or something, like these mushrooms that rewire your brain. Like, it's the same premise, but exercise is just this free thing that you can do to get these effects. And I felt it myself. Compared my mind to 8 years ago to now, absolutely different person. Sure, my personality, there's traits that, my personality stays the same, but like the way I approach the world and all these things completely different. More confidence, etc. I just need to express this because I think too often are we caught up in our world doing the exact same thing, expecting change, when in actuality you have to do new things and then change will come in more ways than one. In your mind, doing new activities will even let you meet new people, and new people are always great. Look, there's a kitty. Uh-oh. But that's just my tidbit for the day. Because I just got finished a swim and just feeling happy and blessed. And honestly, I never thought I would feel this way about life from the place that I originally came from mentally. So it's possible. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes work. It It takes being willing to do new things. It takes curiosity. It takes all these things. And if you're willing, the world will reward you in many ways that you did not think were once possible. I'm Matthew, signing off. Peace.